Guys, make it work Monday, first day of the best week of your life. As always, I'm guaranteeing it. I'm going for a little different look here. I finally invested in some, I guess, I want to say equipment. It's really just a phone clip stand. I'm still working the kinks out, but that's not going to stop us from having the first day of the best week of our lives. As always, I'm still guaranteeing that. Nothing changed on that front. So today I'm going to speak with you guys about something that's really kind of been hitting home for me lately. You know, it's easy to talk about all the good things. It's easy to talk about the positivity. But what we fail to kind of look at and kind of just touch on a little bit is the negative things. Because if you don't have a bad day, if you don't have some type of adversity in your life, you're not growing. Point blank period. I'm willing to argue it with people. But anyway, I want to share with you guys personal stories that help me level up and some of the things and strategies and mindset type stuff and just things that I do every day that have made my day, my weeks, I've lost count, just better. You know, just me having a better attitude, me being in better spirits, me being able to impact other people's days. That's something I take pride in. I make the people around me better in all aspects of my life, or at least I try to. That's the big deal thing for me. I try to. So today we're going to talk about part one of my level up series. I'm going to talk to you about bad days. Okay, so here we go. Bad days, everybody has them. Personal story for me, I suffer from extreme anxiety and depression. It's crazy. I do this every Monday. I work at Starbucks where I talk to people. I'm a DJ, so I gotta be social. So, I don't want to use that as a crutch, but I love to have that conversation and make people aware that, everything ain't always sweet with me. It is very hard for me to continue to be the positive, energetic person that I am, because it drains me mentally and emotionally. But I'm still here for you guys. I'm still here for everybody, really. I've kind of figured out my purpose in life with that aspect. Now, to get to the bad days, I always want to take time to use my platform to talk about depression, and it's not rocking back and forth. It's not eating yourself to sleep. It's not crying in a corner. Panic attacks don't all look the same. It's kind of like everybody's personality. The way that people deal with depression, or the way that it hits them, the way that anxiety hits that person is different for every single person. It's just like our personalities. You could be twins. Y'all ain't the same person. So the issues that I go through with my anxiety and depression are completely different than the next person. So I have to definitely stress that, because I'm pretty sure I've said this in other videos. My process is my process. This worked for me. And what I want to do is create a conversation and really just let other people who are struggling with this disorders, with an S, because it's way more, to know that, somebody else out there is doing it and it's hard. I'm with you. But also, I want to give you that little bit of hope, because that's all you need. Just a little bit of hope to know that it gets better and you can make it better. Because a lot of times, we get fed that, oh, this is what it is. Here's some meds, call it a day. That's true. Meds do help. I'm a big fan of that. But I'm also big on changing your lifestyle, changing the way you think, changing the way you do things, changing the people you're surrounded by, and changing the way you speak about things around other people to kind of change the culture and shift that stigma. So when DJ Verb, Grover, whoever you know me as, has a bad day, what happens? If I haven't left the house yet, I get really sad. I'm one of those sad people. I would cry a lot. I don't want to do anything. I won't eat, which is terrible because I'm already super small, so me not eating is never good. What else? Man, that's really it. That's my kind of down, depressed side. I have a manic side where I get a lot of aggressive. I have a very dirty mouth. I'm a very vulgar person. So if you see my son and he says something out of control, he probably got it from me. That's just what it is. But the way that I've been able to combat the downside of it, we'll talk about the negative kind of manic side of it next week. But as far as the down, depressed side, I have been on record on social media, in person. If you know me and you're extremely close to me, I've said this plenty of times. I feel often underappreciated, not respected. Just people don't have a lot of courtesy towards me. And I'm not here to argue the validity of that. I'm here to let people know that those are my feelings. I will never apologize for my feelings again, because at the end of the day, that's how I feel. So when I get in these moods, when I get in these situations where I'm feeling so down and feeling so underappreciated, what I've done is I created a little system. This, my friends, I'm pretty sure somebody's going to steal this, and I hope they do. This is my bad day box, okay? Simple box you get from like a craft store. I wrote a cool little thing that I recite whenever I read it. Now, the coolest thing about this bad day box is now that I am aware of when I get in these moments and get in these situations, get in these moods, I can adjust. I can do things to help me get out of this, because that was always my issue. I would get into these modes and I wouldn't know what to do. Now that I'm very aware of that, and I know when I'm starting to get there, if I'm unable to communicate it, I can, at least guide myself towards a solution. So I'm going to open my bad day box. This is exclusive. A lot of people have never seen these. Okay, so I've got plenty of things. I'm not going to share everything because some of these are extremely personal to me. But I have cards. I have pretty much all of my birthday cards from like past, I want to say 6 or 7 years. I have my going away card when I left for Indiana a couple years back. Literally, I have a ton of like birthday cards. This candy cane was given to me as a Christmas gift from one of my clients when I worked with people with disabilities in Indiana. Merry Christmas card, another birthday card, my mixtape, picture of my pops. These are certain things that put me back in perspective. I look at these things and I think about how I felt when they were first given to me, and I'm probably going to get emotional as I speak on this, but I look at these things and it lets me come back. It's like, I may feel underappreciated at this moment. I may feel like this is my life and people really don't care, and that's okay, but I can always come back to this box, just pop it open, and read some of the kind of things that people have said to me that weren't prompted. I didn't have to, make a big scene or anything like that. They felt out the kindness of their heart that this is something that they wanted to say to me, or I kept a moment. You know what I'm saying? I kept something that definitely put me back in pocket, and I honestly feel like everybody, should have a bad day box. Gideon's going to have one when he starts throwing them tantrums and you get in your feelings. Okay, so the last thing I want to say, yes, be in your feelings. You're human. Do it. We're not robots. We were meant to feel, experience, love, hate, all of that stuff. Do that. But no matter what, man, definitely look into this. Go get yourself a little box. It doesn't got to be anything fancy. This is volume 1. I need a bigger one because I love that, Just going through it, still kind of reminiscing on some of this stuff. This is like my old ID. I got in trouble for this a lot. But yeah, so definitely, man, just something to think about, something that hopefully sparks the inspiration in you guys and lets you guys take it to another level. Couldn't figure out what I was going to say there. But no matter what, whether you go get you and make you a bad day box or not, it's just one thing that I'm begging you to do. Make it work.